Hi baby moons. So there was just a huge lightning and thunderstorm. The sky went completely dark. It was like 7 o'clock, usually still a lot of light out, and there's darkness rolled in, and then just lightning and thunder, and it was just so crazy. And then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes, disappeared, and now it's like still a little cloudy, still raining, but it's like the sun's coming out and the sky's lighter, and I wish I caught it all on video, but I'm getting this big feeling that there's a huge tower moment that's coming your way. And again, it's not a bad tower moment, it's a transformative moment. Now it might seem bad at first, it might be something that, something bad could have happened, but it didn't. Like for me, my big tower moment that recently just happened was my car accident, where it was bad, but I came out okay, apart from mentally trying to cope at the fact that I no longer want to hold on to the aspects of me that was keeping me back anymore. It's like this tower moment made me realize the people and the things and myself that I'm still holding on to that doesn't serve my purpose and my highest good anymore. It's like I had such a hard time letting go, and I was able to move on quickly from situations, but certain things certain things that really mattered, I struggled with letting go. And especially within myself, because when you're going through the spiritual awakening and you're transforming and you're unlearning and you're learning and you're figuring out things about yourself, you're unlocking traumas and you're facing all of these fears and things about yourself. It's like when you get to a point where you're accepting yourself and you're loving yourself, you realize that also means that no longer accepting the excuses you've made for yourself. Okay, so no more excuses. We're not doing that anymore. Okay, we are moving forward, we're transforming, we are having serious breakthroughs. Something's about to happen and you're going to have a serious breakthrough. There's going to just be a huge transformation, and you're really going to see the parts of yourself that was stopping you from moving further along your journey. You're still going, you're still doing your thing, and sometimes it's slow, but this transformation, this moment, this realization, it's like this is going to propel you to the next level. And it makes sense that this is all coming up with the Lionsgate portal, with the new moon in Leo that just happened, and we're still in that energy. And this energy is having the confidence and the belief within ourselves that we can be the person that we envision, that the old us that went through everything we went through and was there for us, that old version, whether or not it's like, as much as you can love and accept that old version, it's just not who you're supposed to be anymore. You're supposed to grow out of that person, and letting that person go is really hard, because it means that when you become this new person, you have to walk away from friends and family and things and your job and the life that you used to live, to move towards a life that is always meant for you, that was what you're supposed to strive for. And as hard as it is to let go of the old, holding on to it isn't good anymore. Okay, we cannot do that. With this Lionsgate portal, we're being asked to push ourselves further, to believe in ourselves, to have the confidence to execute what we believe we can do. Okay, and it's action time. Okay, it's action and confidence time. So I am lighting the beautiful owl spirit candle from Spirit Guide Candles, and the main message here is it's time to step back silently and work really hard for your goals and your dreams. Just do it silently, move silently, sit back, observe, watch, get all that wisdom, and get yourself propelled to that next level, so that when it's time for everyone to see, when it's time, you're gonna swoop down and you know exactly where you are and where you're like supposed to be, and it's just gonna be amazing. So step back a bit, observe, watch, okay, and it's time to go, okay? And just let yourself kind of really like release and move towards what you were truly meant to be. So actually the flame is a little, ooh, yeah, you still can't see that great, but I could already I could already tell that there's gonna be a lot of us being silent. And it's not like, you know, again, I think personally being silent, but when it comes to our job and our goals, like, we are getting out there. Because for me, I am my job, my career, my purpose involves social media. So for me, I'm not going to be hidden. I am now, my thing is, I've been hidden long enough. Actually, I have retreated back to acknowledge and accept and go through that process of releasing that old version of myself. So now it's my time to go out there and shine. And if that's your purpose, go out there and shine, okay? But personally, because I have a personal Instagram and my personal Facebook, you know, like with people, with my friends and the people I grew up with and like my family, it's like I don't want to share my life with these people anymore. And it's not because I don't love them, or it's just that they're not my soul family anymore. You know, they're still in my life, they're still there, but this next step, this next journey of self-discovery for myself specifically, that's with you guys, okay? That's with putting myself 100% towards you guys and towards my purpose. And I have to just leave the past and the personal behind and focus on what's really, really important for me, which is this, you know what I mean? So for me, I have to put myself out there. But if your situation calls for stepping back completely, step back completely until you're ready to put yourself out there. For me, I'm ready. If you're ready, go for it. If you're not, just take that step back, because it's go time. Take that step back and focus, you know what I mean? Like one of my greatest inspirations is Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. I'm trying to remember if that's the name of the movie. But I keep seeing clips of her, and it's just like her work, the fact that she, you know, as much as, yes, there needs to be balance and you should have fun and absolutely have moments of rest. But the fact that she was so dedicated to her purpose is that she worked and worked and worked towards her goal until it happened. And sometimes, you know, I forget, it's like life is truly about what you create, what you put out in the world, what you build for yourself, for your community, you know. And so it's time for us to build, okay? It's time for us to focus on what we're trying to accomplish and put in all that work to get there, because we are going to be able to celebrate and rest and have fun, and just make sure that you absolutely take those times to do that. But I definitely, as someone, I don't know if you've been doing, but I haven't been doing as much as I should. So it's time for us to do much more than what we are currently doing and propel ourselves forward into the reality and the life that we truly desire. It is getting to where we want to go. It is going to take a lot of work. It is going to take a shitload of work, okay? But we can do it, okay? We can do it. I don't know why I just kind of like holding the candle, but we can do it, guys, okay? It's time to just put in the work. It truly is. That's it. You know, it's go time in that area. And personally, I'm gonna just light some of this beautiful sage, just because I just feel like a lot of us have doubts. We doubt ourselves, and we let other people doubt us and get into our head, and just with everything from society. I just want you to know that whatever doubts, whatever negative energy anyone's trying to send to you, it's gone, okay? And you can't let anybody get to you unless you allow them to. As much as someone might send negative energy to you, you do have to accept it. And sometimes we're on autopilot and we don't even know what we're accepting. When you're conscious of the energy surrounding you, and you're conscious of where you're at and just the reality that good and bad coexist, it's like you are aware of protecting your energy and keeping that barrier on. So becoming aware is genuinely step one. So let's get rid of whatever leftover negative energy we have, and now consciously choose to embody ourselves with light and protection and a barrier, an invisible barrier that surrounds us that nobody can get to. Nobody. Okay? That didn't light up very much, but that's okay. It did its job. You couldn't really see it on camera because it wasn't like, but just know that I'm sending you all so much love and light and positive vibes, healing vibes, just motivational vibes, and when it comes to other people, you just gotta let them do them and focus on you and move forward and work on creating the beautiful, magical life that you truly deserve. So with that, baby moons, I'm going to head off. I look forward to doing another reading or video. This was more like a channeled message, but I look forward to next time, and I wish you guys all the best, all the abundance. Evolve and prosper. Bye, baby moons.